What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Priced Books with a really cool omnibus, something you wouldn't expect, but that's really cool if you're a fan of Mad TV. Do you remember Mad TV? Well, then you know what I'm talking about. Or the Mad, not even the Mad TV, just the Mad comic books or stuff like that. Today we're looking at Spy vs. Spy Omnibus, a new book from, it just says Mad. So, DC! DC, okay, all right, cool. So again, not something you would expect such a cool omnibus to come from DC, but here you go. And if you're a fan of Spy vs. Spy, then you know what it is. It's very much like a comic strip of these characters. So let me show that to you. Here's the front. Very cool. The spine. Nice. And the back. All right. Let's take a look underneath. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so you have the spies embossed on the comic. Do you see it right here? I don't know if you can see it in the light, but yes, they're both embossed on it, and it's all black. So pretty much, very simple but very cool because you're gonna have that, and you would know who it is. All right, so let's take a look at Spy vs. Spy Omnibus. All right, let's look at the faces behind Spy vs. Spy in this omnibus. And again, I like the format. It's big. It's unique, almost like an artist edition, but not quite. And definitely, you're getting a behind the scenes on the creator of Spy vs. Spy, Antonio Prohias. So you got a lot of that, like afterwards and all that. And feels really good, semi-gloss, which is great for that black and white aspect. It definitely pops. Pages feel nice. Numbered down here at the bottom. Very cool. And let me tell you a little bit more about this book. Let's see. 50 Years of Inspired Lunacy. For 5 decades, Spy vs. Spy has appeared in Mad magazine. The diabolical duo of double-cross and deceit, one dressed in black, the other in white, have continued to one-up the other till death do they part. Now all of their original exploits are collected in their full original size in the Spy vs. Spy Omnibus. This 50th anniversary tribute to the spies and their creator, Antonio Prohias, chronicles their history, including biographical and historical essays by Sergio Aragones, Duck Edwing, Grant Geisman, Peter Cooper, Nick Meglin, Marta Rosa Pizarro, Fabiola Santiago, and Art Spiegelman, plus a 50th anniversary foreword by former Mad editor John Ficarra. Also featured are rare interviews with Spy vs. Spy creator Antonio Prohias, all 241 of Prohias' Spy vs. Spy strips, as well as several non-spy articles he created for Mad, Prohias' family photographs in an interview with Antonio Prohias' granddaughter, rare political and editorial cartoons from Cuba, including Prohias' pre-spy Sinister Man cartoons, preliminary sketches and artist roughs, spy tribute posters by artist Jim Lee, Tom Bunk, Evan Dorkin, Peter Bagg, and Bob Stake, visual catalog of spy collectibles, and more. And about the author, an award-winning and influential political cartoonist in Cuba, Antonio Prohias fled Havana when Castro seized control of the country's free press. Prohias quickly immigrated to America, where he soon became one of Mad's usual gang of idiots. Although Antonio Prohias died in 1998, his Spy vs. Spy comic strip continues to be one of the magazine's best beloved features, as well as a hallmark of American pop culture. Definitely, if you've seen the Mad magazines, you know what Spy vs. Spy is. And it's really cool seeing how much political influence this has from the creator's background with the Cuban revolutionaries or revolution back in the 50s and 60s. So, it kind of puts I don't want to call it a darker hint to the comic, but it does kind of, because, back then a lot of spies and stuff like that was kind of like the norm, But yeah, definitely cool seeing how that influenced his cartoon style and all that. And then we get, some really funny strips as well. So yeah, makes you think about the stuff that you see, some of those political cartoons you see, and how much actually went into it, or how much it was influenced by the politics at the time. Very interesting. So let's take a look at some of the different artworks on here by other artists, to kind of commemorate and honor it. Let's see if we can find Jim Lee's one, because that one looks really cool. Very nice. Oh, look, some of the memorabilia. Very cool. Shirts, of course. Masks. Nice. Cartoon Network had a cartoon of it. Didn't know that. That's cool. I like that one. That one's really cool. I love these posters that are like that have a lot of like, you have to like pay attention to it. It's not just a quick look. You have to look at all of the action going on it. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this Jim Lee one. I'm going to turn around so you can see it. Look at that bad boy. Woo-wee. He went all out. I love the fact that he made them different. They still have the mask on, but this one's a female, this one's a male. Swords versus guns. Very much like a war between two evenly matched spies. Very cool. Jim Lee honoring it and knocking it out of the park. Very cool. Very nice. So yeah, guys, this is pretty interesting. If you're a fan of the Spy vs. Spy comic strip and you definitely want to see more of like the behind the scenes, this would be a great omnibus to get. Let me know if you're going to get it. Check it out, Organic Price Books, guys, and I will see you in the next one.